because you guys...
If you think about it, it's like if you were pirates on the land in Depressionville. We had to tie it back in somehow.
Depression-age pirates. Yeah, Neo-Depression-age pirates. All right, what is today's Faxpiration question? These are going to be fun because I don't even know which part of you guys is going to be answering these questions anymore. Question 130 is in the goals category. If your character could change anything, what would it be?
Oh, damn.
Why? What price would they pay to do that?
Oh boy! All right, I'm gonna roll for this.
That's a great question.
Yeah. While you ruminate on this question, would anybody like to sum up what happened last week for a recapitulation? It lets you re-roll a die or give yourself advantage on a die before you roll. If no one is interested, I will try to do it myself. I give you a hint. It involved beating up 2 world bosses in one session. So it shouldn't be that hard of a recap. Oh my god, a nat 20 from Tiernan. Oh man, it's upside down today. All right.
Maybe the numbers came through upside down. It's actually 0-2.
You still won. No one else rolled. Going once, go twice. Stole to Tiernan. What happened?
I think we were all stunned.
Well, definitely everyone didn't sell their soul to their evil entity. That
happened the session before that.
That happened a while ago, man. Keep on.
They completed it.
Okay.
They finally shook hands for like 3 minutes on the deal.
Anna didn't.
That's true. We were talking. That was what we were talking about before Anna joined the voice chat earlier. Anyway, so last time on Curse of Strahd Daybreak, we decided, okay, we're definitely going to actually follow this plan that we made, which was a cool new thing for us. So we went and we're like, okay, we're going to go after this rock. First, he's the number 1 on our list. We make our way down the mountain. We realize if we go back up, we're going to run into Argavasholt first, and we're like, okay, never mind, we'll do that first. But then it was daytime, so we didn't. So we kept going all the way up to the top, and we encountered a giant blood parrot, which was the rock. And we bodied him. Darius is full-on dragon form at this point, which was quite helpful. We beat the shit out of him in like 2 rounds. He ran away because he's a little baby. Also, alternatively, he ran away because he's a wild animal and he was getting injured a lot in this place. It's one or the other.
And also just blind for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he got permanently blinded. Big old drops of blood. We collected the blood as we needed to. And then we were high off that victory because it was the first actual 5e combat lengthwise that we've had in the entire game. So we're like, all right, let's capitalize on this momentum. And then we waited for 4 hours. That's how you capitalize on momentum, people. You don't spring directly into action. You walk an hour down a mountain and then you wait 4 more hours.
He wasn't awake yet.
So then Argavasholt sort of did that video gamey thing where he shimmers into existence when the time hits the exact right time down on your little toolbar. And he was pretty fucking dope looking, not gonna lie. Bone, skull, everything else, very sort of ectoplasmal. He had a whole bunch of, I'm assuming, the people that used to support him or the people that killed, one or the other, clinging to his spectral body, sort of acting as like the muscle bit. See, super cool. He was more difficult than the first fight, but we still trounced him fairly well, although we took a lot more damage ourselves this time. But it did take, once again, a short amount of time, the way that it's supposed to. And we did not break the skull. It got hit a couple times, but we've got that now. And now we just have to figure out how to get anything back down the mountain. Because that's going to be definitely the next big challenge. In this fight, we got to see Daniel's big boy form for the first time. And then we got to see Shane's big girl form for the first time. and everything's fine. Definitely, Tiernan's not even more worried about what's going to happen after we accomplish our goal.
All right. Sounds good. Go ahead and take your recap spiration. Should be able to find it in the items tab if you don't already have some. Otherwise, I could drag it over for you. Does anybody want to answer this question for a Factspiration, a bardic inspiration that lasts the whole session until you use it at your guys' current level? I believe it's a D10.
That's more like it.
Okay. Oh, also last week, it was either last week or the week before. It was the week before. Yeah, you guys would have leveled up because I gave you credit for killing Strahd for killing imprisoning a vampire instead.
So we're supposed to be. Are we 13 now? Is that what?
Well, you needed to rest outdoors, right? Which you finally did, I believe.
Yeah, we're resting in the cave.
Yeah.
So we should be 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Now, those of you who have acquired a secondary form, your secondary form does not level up. They are what they are. They have reached the apex of their form, essentially.
I don't think we want to regress.
Hashtag NPCs work different. So, all right. Cool. We got a 15 from the Skull of Argynvost for the answering the question. I don't know who the Skull of Argynvost is.
I don't know why that selected.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. So going once, going twice. I guess sold to Tarachamedes, the Grave Worm. What? Oh, is that who's rolling for this, or was that other guy? What's his face?
Who knows about him?
Okay, so what's the answer to this question? If your character could change anything, what would it be, and why, and what price would they pay to do that?
I think he would probably change being imprisoned in the Amber Temple in the first place.
Oh man, okay.
I assume that's probably his greatest failure, is being brought low and sent into the Supermax prison.
Mm-hmm.
What price would he pay? He would pay your mother.
Dang.
Or someone else's mother. But I feel like, so I guess from the conversations that I've had with this dude, he kind of seems like he feels he is the smartest dude in the room and everyone else is beneath him. So kind of like a Lex Luthor guy. And he would do. I feel like he has things in plan that. Now I'm trying to reanalyze.
To give you a little more background information, he comes from a world known as Theros, which the closest it would be to something Darius would know would be like ancient Greece. If the world never stopped being ancient mythological Greece. And in that world, he was obsessed with knowledge and secrets. He was sort of the Vecna of his world. And then essentially to the point where when he ran out of secrets and knowledge, he began to steal secrets and knowledge right out of the minds of others. And so, like, a famous doctor forgot how to doctor because he stole, like, that guy's, techniques or whatever. Like, he would basically crossed the line even for greedy dragons in his acquisition of knowledge and secrets and things like that. But one of the things that sucked is when he went to prison, as part of his punishment, is they took all of those ill-gotten gains. So the reason he doesn't have max ranks in all proficiencies essentially is because they took his treasures from him. So, but he is the embodiment of the evil that can be caused by knowledge and the pursuit of knowledge. Yeah. All right. You may ask the same question of any NPC you've met during the campaign or any willing PC.
I haven't heard from her. What the fuck is her thing? Oh, something else. Jenny.
Oh, you want to hear from Jenny? Huh. If Jenny could change any, let's see, could change anything. So across time and space, all that. What would it be? If she could change anything, she would have. Well, this is a bit meta, but she would have done more to dissuade or destroy von Zarovich when he first arrived, knowing what she knows now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. All right. With all of that settled, I'll go ahead and give you this boof, and we'll get started. You guys have a plan. Whether or not you're gonna stick to the plan is up to you. But I'll throw you back onto. Do you want to be on the entry or do you want to be here with the map? The entry doesn't really do much except, the winding down, the acquisition of the skull, and I guess dealing with you guys being in your different forms. So yeah, sure, we'll go there to start. All right.
All right, I guess I'm still affected by Shami's aura at this point.
I
It'll
suppose.
last something a minute. Yeah, it's not super long.
Okay.
All right, so the skull, I've made it a more manageable size to kind of match up with the size it was in the miniature. It's still a large object, but you guys should have full access to it. It do have hit points, and you don't want it to be destroyed before you get it where it needs to go. Currently, it's on this ledge. I don't know. What would we say? 20 feet above the ground? Something like that? 30 feet above the... 30 feet. There we go. 30 feet above the ground. Tarakimedes, I'm assuming at some point you can make an athletics check DC 20 to free yourself? Maybe?
Yeah, what's it called? Rolls of 20. Eventually, I'd make it out.
Okay. During that time, does anyone want to take advantage of a Tarakimedes frozen to the ground? Oh my god.
I mean, my turn comes around. I get one of my breath weapons back. So if one of you guys want to try it,
yeah, I guess everyone except Anna, you would hear the telltale click of like the breath weapon recharging. All right, I'm assuming you free yourself then.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys getting up to?
So Daniel just killed
Oh,
Casimir.
yes. That got left out of the recap.
Oh,
Whoops.
fuck, yeah.
Well, it's not like it mattered.
You don't say it
To be
out
fair,
loud.
Daniel didn't do anything.
Am I still blind and slowed?
It would eventually wear off, but the lingering effect is not because of, is not tied to whether or not Argynvost exists. So it would just be a status that eventually goes away. The question is, can you pass the saves that are causing them to happen?
It's
What
like
status?
20 or something.
Now, fear would go away for sure.
It was the breath weapon from Argynvost. It was the last one.
Nightmare breath?
Maybe. There was no, like,
it exudes a cloud of souls in a 60-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, you are maddened. No, that's the maddened one. You have the blinding one. All right, clinging shadows. It exhales shadowy mist in a 90-foot cone. This is a strength saving throw, DC 20. So as long as you could eventually make a strength saving throw, you could get over it.
Yeah, I can make that.
Okay. Does anyone, during the time that Anna is slowed and blind, want to take advantage of Anna being slowed and blinded? Sorry, guys, this is about where our campaign's at.
I mean, you're not wrong.
All right, Anna, we'll assume mathematically in under a minute you come to, but when you come to, you see a very dead Casimir.
Okay. She will look at him. Did he have anything of value that we needed?
Let's see. His sister took most of his stuff, so there would be their shared spell book. And there is a ring on his fingy.
Yeah, she'll take it.
Okay. Let's see. It is. I'll just tell you because we're at that point in the game. It is a ring of warmth. So.
Does this matter for anybody? I guess Tiernan.
I mean, it gives you cold resistance and allows you to survive in a cold area just in your underoos. So, pretty cool.
Shane
All
would
right.
have 8. Well, he has good strength now. Never mind, doesn't matter.
I think she would just unconsciously just put it on.
Okay.
She will kind of disregard Casimir, look up at Serenhala, go, huh, that's new. Look over at Archimedes. Archimedes is okay. Tiernan's up there with the dragon skull. Is Tiernan obviously messed up in any way? According to Anna, no. And then there's a woman with horns that I think Anna's aware of. Okay. Tiernan, can you get that down safely?
Maybe if I had some rope.
We don't need rope.
So I could fly with a pretty high strength. Can I just carry it down?
I think we were saying it was going to be 180 pounds because it definitely wasn't 500 pounds because I looked up like how heavy a T-Rex skull is. So.
Even for a T-Rex,
I think I'll have to look at my carrying capacity, but I think I might be able to lift that. Pretty sure. I mean, I have like a god strength, so
Yeah, I think you'd be able to do it. That's fine.
yeah. And I'll just like look at Tiernan and just say, as I carry it down.
Yeah, the average skull of a T-Rex-ish sized dinosaur is in between 150 and 250 pounds. So. All right.
Oh, the skull is stuck in the wall.
Ah,
Okay.
here you go.
Oh, I'm stuck in the wall too. I also can't get down.
All right, well, that's accomplished. She looks up at Zrinhala. Are you going to be okay?
Oh, Zrinhala, when this rotting sack of meat speaks to you, you do see standing right behind her, smiling broadly in its way, is the Kingmaker. He fawns over her, gently touching the nape of her neck and the flyaway of her hair, with the tenderness of a lover, but also the sort of protectiveness of a father, which is extra creepy. He stands in such a way that sometimes you only see his crown, and it looks like Anna's crown, but like slightly off center and askew. Apparently, this corpse is his current project. You know that he is a creature of law, and he cares greatly for things that don't matter, like society and civilization. Of everyone assembled here, he is certainly the most diametrically opposed in goals to you. However, the reputation around the prison block is that he's kind of a moron. And he's small potatoes in the big scheme of things. You know as a primordial that what was will be again, and the ant and bacteria of the mortal races are but a temporary stain on the perfection of the natural world.
Zrinhala knows he's the one who started those rumors.
So anyways, if that colors your role play a little when dealing with Anna.
Nope. Yep. He'll nod and thank him for coming out to play, but actually he's more concerned. He's more focused on Casimir right now. After he is he killed him. He's actually going to release himself. There's a reason.
What do you mean release himself?
He's gonna let Daniel come back.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So as he approaches Casimir, a swirl of a cyclone erupts around him and just as quickly dissipates, and then Daniel's there. It's kind of like he's been a copy of a copy. He's not quite put together as correctly, but as soon as he sees Casimir and the carnage, and as the lightning crackles around him, it produces just a little bit of an after image, and for just a moment, he's Daniel again. Just the gives out cookies and check out Daniel, befriending giants Daniel, the teaching arena hacky sack Daniel, the getting Shane caught up on the latest dance craze Daniel, the singing the angels from the trees Daniel. And for a moment he sees another person who's died because of him, and he feels it, and he screams in anguish and outrage. But just for a moment. And as the lightning fades and the after image fades, so does the pain, but not the memory. He stands up and he...
Oh, keep going.
Yeah. And he looks at Anna and he says, "We need to get off this mountain. We've got a lot to do and no time."
We do.
Anna, given your stat array and your insight, I don't know. You were adrift. Maybe he's okay. He never said he wasn't okay.
You know what? I'll take it. She moves on. She looks at Terracomedes. It's a big dragon. Okay. He's already under heal. Not an issue.
Terracomedes is just looking down at Daniel. His eyes grow brighter just for a brief second, but then they dim back down. He just shakes his head. Strahd, why would you kill that one?
It doesn't matter. He's already dead. Has died, will died. It doesn't matter.
Still had knowledge that could have been used. More
He's also he's also compromised. And he looks right at him. It's as all the work we dealt with to get him up here, and how quickly did he find exactly what he wanted. One of our friends inside had to have gotten to him. You don't just walk into a library and just pluck, resurrection off the shelf. I don't think we could trust him. I don't think we could trust him.
It was less about him and more about his sister. She had spent years wandering Castle Ravenloft. I imagine she had learned much about the castle that could have been useful.
Please, you're big enough. You could just tear the roof off if you wanted. I mean, what are you complaining about? Yeah, he walks away.
I work with children. He picks up Casimir's body and just eats it.
Oh, jeez. All right.
I hate to ask Daniel, are you also immune to charm? If you go in the pink circle, if you're not immune to charm, you gotta roll. I can't turn it off.
What is that again?
It's
DC 25 wisdom save.
It's a friendship is magic aura. Friendship is magic aura. Okay.
You love me too.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, how do we
Oh.
get this to where we need to go? She looks at the dragon.
Great transition to the map. I love it. Thanks. It's like you and I are secretly working together. Hold on.
No
As
idea what you're talking about.
as Anna says that, the game menu pulls up the map. Well, I don't think I have any actual NPCs left to interact with you guys in game. But I
We've
will
kinda
as your
gone through the list.
yeah, as your DM though. I will say that you guys are up here, but at the Amber Temple. So you are here, and then Argynvost for the drop off is all the way over here. Moose territory, right here.
Baba Lazaga.
Baba Lysaga right here. So they are on the way. I will say this: the skull can be destroyed by other people than you, and given the fact that it was essentially made into a soul cage, it is very fragile. It is a very delicate, massive, heavy object. So there is that. Also, keep in mind that this is a land of evil, and this object does represent hope. So, you know, as mostly evil entities, you guys would feel a great sort of like disdain for the skull of Argynvost. It is a fitting end to a vile and arrogant creature. Silver dragons are renowned through the multiverse for being the most like paladin adventurer of all dragons. Gold dragons, a lot of people think that they're the ones you got to worry about. No, when you're a bad guy, it's silver dragons. Silver dragons are the ones that sponsor adventuring parties, start holy orders of knights, pretend to be humans and go around, you know, like saving people and fighting evil and starting crusades. They are big into heroic adventure. And so it is, you gotta admit, as an evil entity, I mean, Strahd did do some, it was pretty poetic. You know, not only did he kill him, he turned him into this symbol of fear and set him to guard the temple. And then, you know, like, there was some very poetic stuff there in the punishment he dealt out to Argynvost. Even making it easier to defeat Argynvost, but if you did, you would destroy his spirit forever. So it was like tempting heroes to take the easy way, but in taking the easy way, they destroy something good forever, rather than free it. Like, so, I mean, well done, you know, golf clap kind of thing. Beyond that, other locations on your hit list include traveling all the way over here to look for a bear, traveling to this lake to look for a fish, and then once you have acquired all of the stones, which the last stone you believe is here in Berez, you have to go to Yester Hill. You've got to go across the river and the swamp to the ancient megalith, and you got to head back to your old stomping grounds over here. One thing that you have noticed when you think about the old mill is that you have not been getting any nightly visitations since you entered the path of the aspirant. The nightmares have stopped, and the health depletion has stopped. It hasn't reversed.
Damn it.
But it has stopped.
Missing 32 hit points because of those.
So
Women.
one might argue that the nature of the temple prevented them from ethereally accessing it, or border ethereally accessing it, or that the hags ain't stupid enough to fuck around with no Amber Temple. But now that you're out, the question is, will such activities resume, or are you of a status and nature that it would be inadvisable for them to try and mess with you guys? And only time can tell on that one. There's also the manner, or the matter of Irenia Kolyana's body, question mark? Tiernan, are you still lugging that around?
After we're on our way back down, I've got to reclaim it from the entrance to the path of the aspirant. But
yes, you left it there. Right. Okay, so that's another stop you have to make.
So do we go here? Or do we go here? That's the question.
Well, unless you are flying on the back of a massive dragon, or all of you are able to fly, you'll essentially walk right past Moose or Old Berez on your way to Argynvost.
I think maybe we do Moose and then Argynvost and then back down to Old Berez.
Yeah.
Is that because Moose is less likely to have AoE spells that might blow up your skull?
If you have Moose cast like 9th level magic missile, I would be very impressed.
Well, tangled in the moose's antlers is a very strange staff. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That's okay.
One of those old druids is tangled in antlers. So he's just
He's
like,
he's an
take me around, boy.
All right, so it sounds
Yeah, I
like you're
agree with
are you gonna walk all the way down the mountain, back across the flanker path, and to
Archimedes, we're under a time situation. Will you carry us?
You don't need to carry me if that helps. I can fly.
You know what I mean.
Oh, I just meant if he has a limit.
I mean, to Archimedes, he's not an idiot.
Man, Archimedes, to be so powerful and yet earthbound. But then again, when your pursuits are as basic as the rising and falling of kingdoms, I mean, I guess you don't really think about that important stuff.
He's actually not thinking about that, and he was kind of just staring off into the mountain. You guys would have seen that he was actually casting a spell.
Oh. What spell are you casting?
I'm just going to put this just to consume the usage.
Oh, who are you sending to?
I'm going to send you something.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Okay.
And then he hears Anna and then kind of snaps back to it. You need a ferry down to the valley. And he'll.
How else are we going to stop him?
This working together thing is a bit new for me. On said lines, maybe next time you don't interfere in my business.
All she heard was yes.
I figured. But he walks over to the skull. I guess. Well, hold on a second. He knows it. This horned lady has an aura. Is she carrying? Is she gonna carry the skull the whole way, or?
So I can fly, and I have a really big strength, but I don't know if that's enough to do both at the same time. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's a 26 strength on a medium creature. Yeah,
okay,
you're good.
All right, yeah. I will say if you carry all the others, I can carry the skull.
Sure.
Now, as your cellmate for untold amount of time, Archimedes, you know that Shami is a schemer, a manipulator, but also she's pretty swell. You've been exposed to her for so long. I mean, she's pretty swell. But you worry that she is unpredictable, and now that she is free, you're not sure just how unpredictable she's going to turn out to be. So even though you think she's just the bee's knees, you do think that you need to keep an eye on her. Shami, you know that as dragons goes, this Archimedes is a real big nerd. you know that to manipulate him, you would only need to focus on Eldritch knowledge, the promise of secrets, and essentially, anything related to psychic abilities, psychic trauma, or screwing over dragons. You can't believe that he is actually going along with this plan to potentially accessing Shane's memories, bring Argidvost back to life. That just doesn't seem like it's in character for him. You are curious if this is actually what he's planning, or if he has some subtle bamboozle or corruption he's planning to sneak in there.
Another reason I'm carrying the damn thing.
But yeah.
What? We're mistrustful of each other.
I
A
don't trust you either.
bunch of supervillains can't work together. This is unheard of.
I wonder what they would call it. The Legion of Doom? Wait, no, that's very used.
All right.
Well, I guess I'll ferry people down the mountain.
Rinhala, all of the stuff that they're talking about, discussing, is of little consequence to you. You're gonna see chaos is gonna reign moving forward. So you're gonna drink it in, you're gonna enjoy it, and then in the aftermath, when everyone is hurt and injured and they think they've won, that's when the storm comes. The storm is patient.
It builds.
Yeah. Anna, all you can think about is that there's only like 10 more things to do before you're the queen of Barovia.
Like 7.
Seven more things to do before you're the queen of Barovia. Hell yeah. And now you've got a dragon. This is awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
All right, before we go out, would anyone else like a long rest or a short rest? I mean,
You
figured
learned
I
your
should
last session.
I'm learning.
I'm sorry, it's just funny. I mean, I'm missing a couple of hit points, but I mean, if you guys need to heal up,
Remember, you can short rest even if no one else is, because we have a buff for that.
While I'm being flown places.
You cannot short rest while you're being flown places, unless he builds an incredible little dirigible that he carries in his claws, and you guys rest inside that dirigible like he's a hot air balloon.
And your human part can't short rest while your passenger has control, right?
Correct. Yes.
Because Shane can use a short rest, but Shami's like, nah.
Okay. Well, I'll move Casimir over to the pile of the dead. I think the Amber Temple is very sated after that. All right.
Could you hit Anna with a heal, please?
There you go.
All right.
Plus
So
how many die you have, so plus 13. Do you want me to do the roll, or you want to do it?
I don't know if I should ever rely on you to roll, Tiernan.
Oh, damn.
No, that's fair.
Damn. Unless there's a volcano nearby, then it's okay.
Or if there's like a roll under game, then I roll high.
You want to roll low?
That's true.
Like,
I still want to get you to play some Dragon Bloodborne. What is it? What is the game we were playing? Bane? Dragon Bane. Yeah. I want you to get you to play some Dragon Bane, so we can prove a theory.
Okay.
Okay, theory.
And we have heroic short rest, so we just need 10 minutes to do that.
Oh yeah, that's true. If we're only taking 10 minutes or whatever, I'll
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah. From your level onwards, it's only 10 minutes to do a rest. So Tiernan, you didn't have a short rest yet, so here is your first stack of short rest. Daniel, you took one? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, so you will have to sleep, quote unquote. You'll have to rest in a longish fashion to get back your short resting, because it's 2 per day.
Got it.
Anna, are you doing it?
Heal
I don't think she can.
You can't rest anymore?
I'm gonna do it after the moose, I think.
Oh,
So,
okay. Because I don't have any short rest debuffs on you, so.
there are not. It's other issues.
Alright. Okay, so the whole squad is going to fly over to the highlands and look for the moose. Are you swinging by to pick up the corpse of Irenia Kolyana?
I will literally jump off of this fucking dragon if we don't.
Okay. Tarachamedes, do you acquiesce to your passengers' demands?
He will allow it because Irenia is a piece that still has a part to play.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you guys are flying. You have a general sense of where you see the bridge. So you kind of, with your eye lights, you sort of backtrack from the bridge to the waterfall, and then you fly down. Tiernan, as you try hard not to get frozen by this waterfall, and you kind of look around for her body, it is gone.
Fantastic. Are there any like tracks or anything that would indicate it was taken by something?
You can give me a survival and a perception check. All right. Through through the haze of the waterfall and the stinging, freezing mist on your eyes, it's hard to make sense of anything. You look everywhere. You start to go further into the cave. It doesn't seem like she was dragged further in, but to your dismay, you can't even see if she was dragged back out of the cave. It's like you never left her here, except you do see some strands of red hair in the place where you're sure you left her, and you do see some flecks of old blood, not dried because it's too humid and damp here for it to stay dry. So you know she was here. You're not crazy, but she's not here now.
I will collect the hair and put it in one of the vials that I have.
All right.
And then, so this is a. I guess it's not quite Kavani, is it? The Path of the Aspirant.
It is. Yeah, it was made by the ancient Kavani people before they were known as Kavani.
And we know there's hella ghosts around here.
Oh yeah, it's a very haunted situation.
I will I will unsheath the blood spear and like stand it up on the ground and try to get a ghost to answer me.
That's pretty hype. Okay.
And call out what happened here. Where is she?
All right, so you're going to call upon the power of the land that you carry with you as the Seeker and as the wielder of, the rightful, one might say, wielder of the Blood Spear of Kavan. All right. So this would definitely be a force of will. So you can give me either a charisma check, just the charisma ability, or a wisdom check. So it would be a -2 or a +5. Okay. Let's see. With a 15, you make your presence known, and you do see in the in the deep shadows of the cave, the eye lights of so many ghosts. They are curious of you, but fearful to approach.
Would you say maybe an 18 would do it?
I mean, if you're saying you're gonna push out of combat sack.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. All right. Here's the non-combat stack. Doubts. Your lack of confidence was a disadvantage to social skills until the end of your next long rest. If this rest, okay.
Who's
I
getting
mean, that makes
social
sense.
skills anymore?
Yeah. All right. You push your will, and you wonder if you were a fool to try this. You wonder if you could really save anyone at all, let alone the land. But one of the spirits steps from the shadows. You see a woman of muscular build, whose eyes are hollow sockets, 2 pinpoints of light floating there. She says in a language that you do not understand, but you also understand. Such is the nature of these things. You are the Blood Lord.
Do I know if that's what they called, like, the tribe leader or something?
Kavan was called the Blood Lord.
Okay. I'm his representative.
They kneel, their head lowered. What
Is
can this tormented spirit offer?
muscular woman spirit, is this the chieftain's daughter?
No, it's just a
Or
random
just a random?
ghost.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. There was a body that was left here. A woman, red hair. It's not here anymore. What happened? Did you see anything?
Yes. An elf came, grey of skin, with a woman tall and dark of skin. They took her and vanished. The elf carried with him ghost spirit. They cried out. Their screams hurt us.
I've encountered such an elf before. I'm sorry you had to meet him. Thank you for your information, however.
Would I to do more, but I am bound to these caverns. Will you take back the land for our people?
I intend to free the land from its servitude.
She looks up at you for the first time since kneeling, and you see her eyelights burn with hope as she begins to fade away.
All right, I head back out and I tell everybody Rahadim was here, staking her.
Oh, that's bothersome. Hmm.
All the more reason we need to end him. I shudder to think what him and his master will do to the body.
Well, he's gone back into his box for a couple of days. Let's make his sleep a little more unpleasant. Are you done here, Seeker?
Yes.
All right. I guess if everyone's good, then fly down.
All right. So, as you guys are flying like low, like helicopters, like Apache helicopter over the highlands, you are looking for an unsuspecting moose. As one does. All right. Daniel, are you riding on Trachomedes? Are you using the gifts granted to you by Zvenhala? Are you reassuming the form of Zvenhala? How are you handling this travel?
No, he's Daniel for now. He'll
Okay.
fly and bring the storm down off the mountain with him.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. Mountains of Barovia. There we go. Okay. Let me grab the moose. And let me check the time of day as well. So it was 6:30 in the evening when you finished off the dragon. Then we account for after battle banter, getting your shit together, and then a long rest. All right, figuring what you're going to do. All right, then going to check on Irenia. All right, so from Irenia, it is 8:30 at night. But most of you are now creatures of shadow and darkness. I assume that's not going to be an issue. So you continue your search for the moose into the night, essentially.
Mana pushes.
Okay. All right, then you would probably find the moose sleeping at its little burrow area.
Is this about to be a monster hunter with the monster sleeping? We just bomb it.
Yeah.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
Do I see a raised area where I can like safely set the skull down somewhere?
Oh yeah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. All right. Okay. And I guess this would also be asleep. Let's see. All right. Let me throw some moonlight on this map because it is getting pretty dark. And then Tiernan, give me a perception check. You're the best one in the group, right? One would argue. Shane will assist? Question mark. Oh wait, no.
Let me see. He's still Shami, so yeah.
Oh, Daniel actually would probably. Would you be willing to assist with this to give advantage?
Absolutely.
All right. In that case, you only need to give me a D3 for how many hours it takes to find the moose. So, Tiernan, give me a D3. All right, so it takes 2 hours, but you guys do spot the biggest moose you've ever seen. Tiernan, it feels like you're coming full circle to that drive up to the death house. But this moose is even larger than the one that blocked the entire road. All right.
Oh yeah, where I almost
be a different
died.
outcome.
My very
Yeah.
first roll of the campaign.
Yeah, where you showed everybody what you were bringing. You're like, here I am, witness me. Let's see. Where's they keep changing everything. Where's the ignore walls button? Ah. Okay, let's see. Advanced options. Damn. Okay, color intensity is a darkness source. Constrained by elevation. Constrained by walls. Ah, that's right. Okay. It's constrained by walls turn off, not ignores walls turns on. I'll figure it out. It'll only take like a year, and then they'll change the settings again. All right. So there it is, fast asleep, and its little
I could charm it.
Nah.
And just be like, "This is a blood drive, sir."
It just I can charm it and kiss it and take like 10d10 plus 10 damage.
Yeah, that's probably like psychic or something, though.
It is
right?
psychic damage, yeah.
So maybe we'd have to collect
mean,
the blood
psychic
as it
damage,
pools out of its nose.
Yeah, I was gonna say you still bleed out of your nose and your eyes and stuff when you take psychic damage from the brain hemorrhaging. With your keen eyes, you do spot a second creature though, sleeping
The
in
goat.
the
Oh.
in the antlers.
Angry squirrel.
Not just any squirrel, angry rock squirrel.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
What I think is amazing is this moose is, you know, by all accounts, a cool monster. In Theros, this would be, you know, like a celestial beast. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be a representation of like all moose everywhere, right? The kind of thing that, you know, heroes would hunt down to prove their worth. That kind of thing. Like, you know,
Pure white with like
right,
golden antler. Yeah,
exactly. Here we have though 4 of the multiverse's eternal evils. And they are crouched over here, deciding whether or not they should kiss the moose. It's quite a slice of life scene if you really think about it.
I think that would work, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, we should probably just do the classic: the enemy's unconscious, everybody surround it, and then attack it once.
Everyone
Alright,
bold
so-
in action.
Yeah.
You would have to get past its perception and the perception of the squirrel to get close, but yeah. I'm going to go ahead and set a height for all the terrain and trees here on this map, so that if you raise your height to represent that you're flying over the area, you would sort of be able to see better. So let's see, we'll just set the height of everything to 20. That works.
So, guys, theoretically, I can get within 30 feet of it, try to charm it, convince it that we're all friends, and then we just
And then betray
crack
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you set your height to 20, you guys should be able to see the whole map, and that if that helps you plan out what you're gonna do.
I may just fly over it, point my mouth down, and just fire.
Just fucking nuke it. It's just done. I mean, bro, if you're on a time crunch, you know.
We got
We're-
time to play.
I mean, you guys, those of you that have transformed into these elder evils, like you're still like, you know, stripped of most of your powers and stuff. So like, an injury is still an injury, right? So if this thing lands a lucky hit on you, or, hey, you know, could be problematic.
Let's land everybody next to it and we jump it.
I don't know where it is, but I got to set this skull down somewhere. So, let's see.
Yeah, off to the edge of the map.
All right, so yeah, we put
Maybe
the skull.
there. Yeah.
Not too
All right.
far. Don't want that thing to be taken.
All right. All right, so you gently set down the skull. Okay. Oh, it starts to rain.
Barovia.
A storm rolls in.
Yeah, Daniel.
You do know that with the storm, perception checks will be at disadvantage. I mean, they're already at disadvantage because it's asleep, but
Does that affect if somebody has like true sight, asking for a friend?
oh, true sight, as we've learned throughout history, true sight can't help you see through normal things. So, rain and fog and things like that, like true sight does not actually ignore that stuff. Also, just like the Christian God, true sight cannot see through bread. So that's why we have raviolis, folks. That's why we have raviolis, to hide the meat from God.
It's a surprise in every
Take us in,
pocket.
Terracomedes.
Terracomedes, you sizing this thing up? It's slow. You could probably just nuke it. Just
I could.
If you do a swoop down, I could jump from your back and Dragoon damage it too.
That's what I was
Oh,
kind of
shit.
thinking.
Okay. All right. The real question is, could you guys pass a group stealth check? Because that's gonna, that's gonna determine a lot. You guys are
Probably
still.
not.
All right. Why don't we just roll initiative then? The creature is asleep, so it's gonna start the fight prone. If anything. Let's see. And I guess Squirrel is also prone. So this is a lot of build up for what will be a very anticlimactic fight. All right, everybody's hopping off / positioning themselves. If you are on the ground, go ahead and set your height back to a 0. If you are flying, you should probably turn on the flying status so we know that you are not just standing on a high hill. There you go.
Thank you.
Is Psychic Whisper still up, or is it gone by now?
You can re-up it if you want. Let me.
It's just a moose. We probably don't need it. Look, Hannah wasn't here for the goat fight, so she's like, it's just a moose.
It's just a moose. It'll be fine.
All right, let's see.
Oh, this would have been the last one that I
Moose, I'm still gonna give you your cool boss music, even though.
Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
My guess is he's talking to Morcantha.
We do notice he's casting a spell since it has verbal somatic components.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. You guys could try to identify the spell with an Arcana check.
Not with my intelligence.
You have to be trained. You have to be trained in Arcana to do that.
Yes, you do have to be trained in Arcana to do it. At least in my game. I mean, Raw, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
It's been so long since I've given one. Does recapspiration expire at the end of the session too?
No, it stays forever until
Okay.
you use it. Yeah. That's why some people roll into a fight with like 17 of them. So, all right. I'll just grab everybody and we'll roll initiative and we'll get started. There you go. Fingy of Fate. Boop. Angry Rock Squirrel won the initiative. All right.
Oh, after reviewing my abilities, I feel like perhaps I should have an interrupt point the same way Shane gets one.
Oh, really?
I've got like 2 things that give bonuses to initiative.
All right, that's fine with me. Oh, dang, that came in pretty loud. All right. All right, so you hear, Jimmy's wrong. Hey? It wakes up and it looks around. So it's gonna spend half its movement to stand up from prone. Okay. It's going to look up and see this fucking dragon flying overhead, and then it's going to scream, and it's going to use its action to rouse the moose. You also see that as it does, its eyes flash blue and then white, and all of its fur becomes electrocuted.
Also electric.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But that is, I don't think it's got a bonus action. Let me see.
Squirrel is an electric rat.
All right. So, having woken the moose, who is still prone, though, it is going to pass to the moose. Now is when you guys would probably want to use your interrupt points, or not, if you want. If you want the moose to get up and take a turn, that's
Shane
cool.
ain't here.
Oh yeah. All right.
No, yeah, I'll interrupt.
Okay.
The goal was to be on Tarakimedes and jump down onto it. Are we close enough for that to happen?
Like looking at. Are you on the map? You're not Theater of the Minding it, right?
No, he was here.
Yeah, there's this rock thing though. I don't
Oh,
know how
yeah.
big the rock in the way
Oh,
is.
yeah. It's just 20 feet up. So if you're on Tarakimedes, it's 10 feet off the ground, but he's 20 feet tall. So you would be 30 feet if you're like standing on Tarakimedes' head or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
There.
gonna run up Tarakimedes' back onto his neck, jump off of his skull,
Okay.
and swing down at the mightiest moose.
All right. That's hype as hell. Okay. All right. You have advantage because it is prone. 27 is going to hit. All right. You stab into it for 8 points of damage.
All right, and then second attack. And then offhand attack.
Hold on.
I still advocate the kissing thing would have been better.
It would have been very beautiful. It would have been very beautiful. Okay. So you leap off his back. That is a third. The moose is pretty big. He's laying down. So let's say he's 10 feet up. 10 feet up. So yeah. You drop down onto the moose, dealing an extra 2d6 damage from the fall on that first attack. You will also take that 3 damage. Can you mitigate 3 damage? Otherwise, you will fall prone after this attack.
That's a great question.
I mean, it's 5 of you. Just stand up again.
But yeah, I'll just immediately stand up.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. It takes damage. I'm assuming you stand up, so then he takes damage. 22 is going to hit. He takes damage, and then he takes the extra 3 points of damage. All right. You realize that this moose is a mountain of HP. As you start hacking and stabbing into it. It looks at you with a look like you may have made a mistake here today, friend. Anything else?
I have one more attack that I haven't.
Oh, all right, go for it.
No, nice.
All right, then you critically hit the moose. For. Okay, it added the. Did it? It doesn't look like it did critical. Oh yeah. So you have to hit the mouse over the damage and hit the little critical dice that appear. There we go. All right. And it takes a critical effect as well. Let's see. Injuries. It gains 1 exhaustion.
All right. Can we get that Dark Souls boss bar now that I've...
Oh, yeah. My bad. I'm so used to not having it. Look at that. He's almost dead. It's incredible. Oh, here, I guess.
He's barely injured. All
right. Sadly, you can't actually have 2 of these boss bars at once, so I can't put your squirrel up. But
it even has more HP than the moose.
Dude, are you peeking? Are you peeking? What's going on here? All right. Strong turn. Moose is going to try to steal since it has been damaged.
Does anyone have an interrupt? Otherwise, I'd like to use a pain spell.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right.
All right, Tarakimedes, who's somehow on here twice. That's kind of weird.
Daniel's on there twice. Anna's
on
there twice.
I bet that's because that previous scene was unlocked. So it was across all maps. There we go.
You can delete Shane too if you want.
3.
All right. You're on there 3 times?
It says we're on round 3, so I'm guessing.
Oh.
Is up.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. All right. That is weird. Okay. So Angry Squirrel has gone, Tiernan's gone, and Tarakimedes is going to steal. Got it. All right. All right.
Alright.
I mean, a breath weapon right now. I mean, friendly fire happens on the battlefield. Tyrann's a beefy boy.
Yeah, we've already crossed that bridge when Sinrahala lightning bolted. So it'd be fine. He's a big boy. I am gonna just fly over here though. We're gonna use on the hotbar. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say dragons are one-trick ponies, but yeah, that works. That would catch moose and squirrel.
Shit. Okay.
Just missing the secret.
All right. So Tiernan, you watch as Dracomedes' long serpentine neck, with a popping and crackling sound of vertebrae, dips low in his like a Nazgul almost, and then does a low beam, cutting through the tops of these trees and stone to blast the moose and the squirrel. All right, they have to make dexterity saving throws. They both fail. They both take 65 points of damage and are permanently blinded.
This is just going to be our theme going forward.
Yes, sir.
All right, the moose is injured. The squirrel is bloodied. Let's see. As the squirrel is bloodied, there's no one nearby for it to use cornered on, so that is that for Dish Squirrel. Okay.
That's it for me.
Okay.
I assume they're gonna steal unless someone else.
One of them would like to steal. I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but yeah. Moose is gonna try to steal. Going once. Going twice. All right. The moose is going to half movement, stand up from prone. And then let's see. What else you got here? Moose. As the moose's turn comes up, you hear the bloop, 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 bloops of its Paragon action economy, such as it were. And then, let's see. Or if you suffer from a status effect. All right, it has to do that in between turns, though. And it hasn't gotten a chance to do that yet. All right. Let's see. You're the only one there, Tiernan. I guess it'll just attack you. So it is going to use. I gotta get rid of all these. They shouldn't be here. There we go. Keen smell. That's not really going to help. Yeah. All right. It's going to use its bone-crushing bite on you. This is at disadvantage. All right, you still don't have any armor, though? So I guess it still hits. Oh, Tiernan, you put together some armor. Oh, yeah. All right, so you have a 17 armor class. Okay, it still hits. All right. So bone-crunching teeth have a 25% chance of causing an injury if this attack deals damage. And look at that, it rolled a 25, so this will deal an injury. You take 27 points of damage, and then we roll on the injury table. Injured back. Carrying capacity is halved. Disadvantage on relevant heavy lifting checks. Strength score reduced by 2 as the creature literally bites your back, and you feel your spine crunch under its the weight and force of its teeth.
Fantastic.
All right. Let's see. Injured back. There we go. And then you would get a wound. It's been a while since you guys had bodies that could like be affected by this stuff. Oh, hold on. We're dealing with new wounds because everybody's leveled up. So hold on a second. Wound 5. Save details. Effects. Changes. Alrighty, here you go. Then the creature is going to, having bit you, it's going to then try and ram you with its horns. This is a disadvantage, so because it's blind,
Hey,
it
that'll miss
misses. All right. And that is the creature's turn. It's just going to stay where it is. You have already acted. It has to pass to someone. It is going to pass to Anna. Anna, you're up.
Kieran needs some help. See if I can see it. There it is. She'll move up on it and attack it.
So I had to step away to feed the cats. Is it too late to say I reaction sidestepped to have the first one miss?
I think we're well past that. Yeah, I think
That's fine.
Let's take the turn. All right. Anna, let's see what we got here. It's at disadvantage, or these are at advantage, right? Because it's blind. So these are all going to hit. The first one drops it to bloodied. Nope. Wow. Okay. Just on the line there. The second one, question mark, drops it to bloodied. There we go. As it is bloodied, it will use its triggered ability, cornered, and it will attack. I guess it will attack Anna. It is blind here, so this is at disadvantage. 22.
That hits.
All right. However, it doesn't cause an instant injury, so that's good. You just take 27 points of damage. All right. And then we move back up here. The third attack hit for 11. All right. Now that it is bloodied, blood can be gathered from the creature if you are adjacent to it and have a vial.
You will use her bonus action to make it an easy target with helpful.
Nice.
And then she's going to move away with whatever I got left.
All right. It cannot make an opportunity attack against you because, one, it's used its reaction, and two, it is blind.
And I am mobile. And she'll pass to... Do I want to pass to the squirrel?
Squirrel's already gone this round, so you
Oh,
just
it
have
has.
Daniel and Shami Amore.
Where is Shami? We'll pass to Shami.
All right, as you pass to Shami, the creature is going to bellow out in agony, and Tiernan, you watch as a green light emerges from the creature's skull. You see its eyes fucking rupture and explode, and then it has green eye lights where its eyes used to be, as it cures itself of the blindness, but also takes a chunk of damage using Paragon defenses.
Nice.
All right, Shami, to you.
Okay, Shami approaches to get it in its aura. Does it? yeah, it's kissing time. If it is not immune to charm, it and the squirrel. Well, let me get a little closer to the squirrel. Need to make a DC 25 Wisdom save.
All right. Let's see. This is captivating presence. Any creature that starts
Any
its turn.
creature. Oh,
Starts
okay.
its turn.
All right, then I will. I'll hang out there and dodge in the sky. Just in case it still lives the next turn, and I will pass to Daniel.
All right, beautiful.
right.
Hold on a sec, Daniel. Before you go, it's gonna go ahead and do its thing. I'm just trying to throw Shami's aura on there because there was another update to this mod, so it there we go. It didn't save it between scenes. All right, cool. All right, Tiernan, you're the only one there. It can see again. You must have been the one that hit it so many times because there's no Anna nearby, so you must be the one that's just attacking so much. How unfair to act in between turns, it says as it attacks you.
It's a
All
30-foot aura too, if that matters.
All right, that is another less than 25. So you get another bite injury. I don't know if you can mitigate a 30 that's coming at you.
No, I cannot.
All right, here comes some damage. 27. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be dealing damage to you guys. I've been doing that for my Curse of Strahd Classic group because they have no idea what's going on with Foundry. Sorry. So if you don't apply it, I just applied it to you already.
Okay.
But when I'm playing Curse of Strahd now, I think like baby mode, and I'm sorry for that. All right, then the creature rolls on an injury.
This has been baby mode?
No, for my other group. A tearing wound. Every time the injured character uses a bonus action, they got to make a DC 14. No problem. Con save or take 1d4 bleeding damage. You're fine. All right, so here's a tearing wound, and I'll drag another wounded onto you. But if you're wondering why is Crash being so attentive this morning, it's because my brain thought this was Wednesday. Because I don't know. Man, imagine if I was this hands-on attentive to all my groups.
The irony in that statement.
That'd be exhausting. All right, now Daniel, go.
All right. Steady aim for advantage and a psychic attack. 20.
That's a nat 20. 72 damage. Well, it's still alive, so there's that. But
Second attack.
all right. Well,
Yeah,
now it's dead. Do you want
19 for 4.
Do you want to see the critical effect, or you want to? You need to hurry things up.
It might flavor how I kill it.
All right. Here you go. Let's see. Psychic critical. Nosebleed. You now have to experience nosebleeds whenever you exert great force of mental effort. Aw, baby. It's trying to. Yeah.
It just all runs out.
Oh my god. All right, so Tiernan's right in front of it. Do you want the blood to just cover Tiernan from head to toe?
Yes.
This melted brain blood? All right, perfect. Here, we'll change this token so that he's covered in blood. There you go. All right. And it's dead. 1 round, baby. The squirrel's still going, though. So there's... All right. As the moose falls over dead, the squirrel activates its glide ability, so that it doesn't fall prone along with its mount. All right. And that's it. You control initiative going into the next round, unless you got more to do.
No, that's good.
Tiernan points off into the woods and tells the squirrel to run.
Aw. Daniel, do you pass the squirrel so that it can run, or do you?
No, we'll pass to Tarakimedes. He looks.
Oh damn!
He looks like he's not done.
All right, Tarakimedes, you're up.
That's cruel, man.
The squirrel looks up at you, and it looks at the dead moose, and it's doing. Hold on.
It's like
service to Rockmead.
Is it
Hold
trying
on.
to do the Puss in Boots thing?
Nah, it's worse than that.
It's like nuzzling it, like
Only the old people are gonna be hurt by this. But hold on.
don't you R-tax me.
Oh no, I'm not going. I'm not that old. We're not gonna go that old. I want people that are still alive. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. We'll play the last goodbye. All right. It's on the moose, and it's doing that thing from the first Pokemon movie when Ash got turned to stone by Mewtwo, and Pikachu's trying to like fucking electric shock him back to life. It's just like rubbing its cheeks, pumping electricity into the moose. It's very sad. What do you do, Trek?
For a brief moment,
How evil are you?
memories flood back to his home world when he used to have a pet that would follow him. No, he doesn't. He just breast bumps it.
God.
Which one do we want to use? We'll use Nick's again. Oh wait, no, shit. That's not. Well, fuck. I already clicked it. I was gonna use the other one.
Oh my god, did that one recharge?
It
Oh, it
did.
did. Okay, so you just laser beam it out of existence, I guess. Well, it might make it. Hold on, let's see. Oh shit! All right, it makes the save. It takes half the damage.
The power of friendship saved.
It is still alive, clinging to the moose. Half of its body is just disintegrated by irradiation. Okay.
A worthy creature that's taking
Is it
my
gonna
breath
steal?
weapon.
It would like to steal. Unless you
It
have
needs
something
to
else
make the
to say.
save.
I have nothing else. I mean, I guess I'll
All right.
bolster Daniel, but that's about it.
Alright, it fails the saving throw, and Shami, it falls in love with you. It looks to you, and it says, and it points to the dead moose with half of its face burned away with the radiation, begging you in squirrel, in the language of animals, please, save my friend. And it passes to you.
Oh, this is gonna be so mean.
How evil are you?
Oh, she will fly over. Maybe move. She won't move.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, she'll fly over to the squirrel, and she will pick it up, and yeah, she's gonna give it a kiss.
Okay.
Do.
Alright. The squirrel dies, for in death it will be reunited with its best friend, Mightiest Moose. And thus ends the encounter in 2 rounds, like 5th edition always wanted.
Oh wait, I just realized. Oh, I guess I'm friends with Shami.
Frequently you are. Frequently you are. Alright. Well, that happened.
You know, I was kind of worried when I thought we were getting closer to episode 100 if we'd be able to make it in time with all the stuff that we had to do. Not so worried anymore.
We haven't had to do the real hard stuff yet.
True, but we kind of just breezed through everything. Which is also a weird feeling.
Well, again, we are like immortal, evil.
Yeah,
like,
I think that it's that kind of shift where it's just been like, damn.
Yeah, I will swing by and pick up the how you doing.
Okay. Alright, is anybody grabbing some moose blood?
Yep.
How many vials are you grabbing?
Well, I only grabbed one of the rock blood, so
Okay.
I guess Anna has one too. So we'll do 2 again.
Alright, Anna, you grabbing a
And
vial
yeah,
of the blood?
I'll hand one to Anna so that she has
Alright.
one,
Tiernan insists she will.
and
All
then
right.
I'll have one.
Okay.
All right, so I've got 1 vial of rock blood, 1 vial of moose blood, 1 vial of Irenia hair.
You plan to do some like Full Metal Alchemist shit, or?
I don't know. Tiernan, completely covered in blood, looks at Daniel, and then just sort of starts wiping himself off.
Daniel does
Well, that
not
was
leave his
easy.
gaze.
Well, if we have what we need. Rockmeat starts eating the moose.
Damn.
All right. Let's move on to Argynvost, I guess.
You're up,
So
Tiernan.
the nature of Terracomedes is when you do eat a creature, after a time, you do sort of politely vomit out a boneless sack of flesh.
Oh yeah, he's just
Yeah.
clearing off the meat just to
Meat.
get to the bones.
Oh no, his supernatural nature. Like you put a full creature
Oh.
like inside, and then when you are done, like an owl, like a reverse owl. Like when you're done, you've digested the bones through the flesh, and then you just like a rubber, boneless person gets like left, spit back out.
Oh.
But I
You
love
just
this.
see
It
it.
doesn't even have a
so-
stomach. Do we
so-
see all this?
Yeah, you would actually see in his rib cage the things that he's eating, contorting and get sinking in on themselves as their skeletal structure, slowly but surely gets disintegrated.
Oh, so that's what happened when I ate Casimir's body. Huh. Well,
It is still gross every time I see it.
it's been a while. Alright. So, to the order.
Oh, guess we're going back to the map. Or
Yeah, the Argynvost.
this must be how like other 5e groups finish their campaigns in like 30 sessions or less. Like I imagine if every fight only takes about 15 minutes and 2 rounds of combat, like it's got to go pretty quick. I'm learning a lot here. At the tail end
boss
of
bar.
shit. All right, thank you. Let's see. Learning a lot at the tail end of my 5e career. How could a boss do anything cool or memorable in less than 2 combat rounds, though? That's what I'm trying to solve that mystery.
I mean, had we encountered this thing like, I don't know, 5 levels ago, probably would have been a little bit different.
It was a rough. I'll tell you what. It was a rough time for Nightfall when they ran into this thing. All right. Yeah. Where to next?
On to Argon Boss, I think.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Now Anna's going to hit a short rest before we go.
It's back onto the Dragon Bus.
5e travel calculator. Alright, and I'm looking some stuff up. Can you apply, using convenient effects, the short rest debuff on yourself? Let's see. Let me go to the actual world map, see where you guys are for time and distance. Since that is not the most accurate map. Alright. 17. Okay. Now to get from here to Argynvost.
How do I add effects to myself these days? Like what we used to do with convenient effects?
Alright, so always right click your mini and check there first. But then convenient effects is the little hand button on the left hand side. And convenient effects does exist. But some of the stuff works better off of your right clicking your token, like exhaustion, for example, works better off of that.
We don't have the hand,
I'm not
unfortunately.
seeing a healer healed.
Oh, you guys, when you're on like the token
Yeah.
controls, you don't see the
Yeah.
hand?
Correct.
Oh.
It used to be there.
The
Just
sparkly
awesome.
spirit fingers. Yeah.
It's been updated about 40 times in the last 3 weeks. Let me see if I can turn it on for you guys. It's defred. Convenient effects. Apps control. All right. Save. Oh, we have to reload. It'll be worth it. All right. If you guys fly right there, it would be about 3 hours to get to Argynvost. So is that the intention, is to continue flying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. With the rock cowed, I don't really have any random encounters for flying that would want to engage with you guys. I hope that is not disappointing to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, give us that Nessa passing.
Oh my god. It's
The
kind of the
aura.
reverse. Yeah, so it's kind of the reverse, but yeah.
Do you fuck around and find out?
I suppose like some random elementals might attack you, but you have Zrinhala with you, so probably not. They'd probably be like, "What's up, boss?" Boy, that was a long reload to turn on one feature.
But yay, spirit fingers are back.
Alright.
Yeah, feels good.
Alright, we're back in. Cool. Alright, yeah. Argynvost. Okay. No one's changing forms, everybody's staying in their current situation. Tiernan, you got something, you got a solution for your injured back and tearing wound? I guess at this point, probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Daniel, do you want to do a medicine on Tiernan to see how bad it is? You're just going to move on with your life.
I mean, if I can can I medicine myself?
Yeah. I mean, Daniel's better at it, but.
Well, yeah, but if he's not gonna.
Oh, right.
Well-
That's why. Well, that's why I asked first.
Well, Daniel will. He's
Okay.
at the helm, albeit with the short leash. But yeah, he'll administer, never looking him quite in the eye as he does so.
He did steal your spear, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it is, since it's a bone. There is some actual damage to the back. Let me see. But the bones themselves survived, so this is still just a muscle injury. You see, examining him, that his flesh, which is first of all disgusting, but his flesh is already, even though this is a new body, starting to take on that sort of fibrous plant-like quality that the old Tiernan body had. And you can see where he is wounded that the blood is sort of a brownish color, like sap almost, but it is not infected. And it does seem to be working actively to try and heal his injuries. Because
Daniel
these are both muscle-based injuries, they would heal under the normal rules, not for like bones and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Daniel sees the Sahi blood and has a brief memory of pancakes, but continues with his work.
Right. Let me advance the clock again. Dang. Let's see. Go here. Why did the clock close? There we go. All right. We'll say that dealing with the cleanup, gathering of blood, people resting, orienting yourselves, so on, will be an hour. And then 3 hours to get to Argynvost. 1, 2, 3, 4, or Argynvost Holt, excuse me. So you would be arriving at 3:30 in the morning. Works for me. Most of you don't even suffer exhaustion, so yeah, no, it is what it is. As you are approaching, you see Argynvost. There we go. All right. Now, you don't actually know where you're supposed to deliver the skull. Instinct would tell you, if you're trying to, like, I don't know, light a beacon or whatever, you put it at the top of the tallest tower. That seems like the right move. But you don't actually, I believe, know where you're supposed to bring the skull, other than to bring it back here. You do know that there are essentially two factions of revenants, the ones that have completely lost their minds and rededicated their oaths to the eternal suffering of Strahd, even if that means acts of evil to ensure his continued suffering. But then there are the original, the OGs, who have held on to their sanity and their original oaths to protect the land. Now, I will say this: the only one of you that's like a reliable, like, brain trust would be Daniel. Daniel, their original, from what you recall, and the storylines that you've put together, these guys, their whole thing was to keep the creatures of the Amber Temple in the Amber Temple. So you are sort of diametrically opposed to both factions of Revenants when you think about it, because you start this order back up. These are the watchdogs, the lackeys, the muscle of the monks and wizards who imprisoned Zrinhala and friends long ago. So I don't know how much animosity would still be there. It's not like they were actual prison guards that would like drag you out of your cell, strip you down naked, spray you with a fire hose, tell you were worthless. They just locked you inside giant amber crystals. But they do kind of represent what is left of the order that had the audacity to imprison gods, essentially. But at the same time, a bunch of them being opposed to stopping Strahd, you could definitely appreciate the beauty of that, right? Where, like, yeah, make him suffer. He's the reason everybody got screwed over and it started like this. Well, him and Vampire. But, like, yeah, so that would kind of be in the back of your mind as you approach. The rest of you are freed from the burden of overthinking this kind of stuff. Tarachamedes, you would have similar thoughts, but also they would be colored with, it's hard to believe you're going to bring this dragon, quote unquote, back to life, or even rely on the help of this dragon. But I mean, having it owe you, I mean, that's kind of cool.
War
Like,
makes strange bedfellows.
yeah. So, anyways, I just thought I'd kind of add that bit. So, what do you want to do? You want to land on the roof? Do you want to land on the tower? You want to go in the backyard, out front, knock knock, open up, we're here, bitch? Like, what do you want to do?
I would probably just land on the roof.
Okay. Well,
I think Shami's gonna fly way up to like the 6th floor, like way up there. And I also sent you a little DM.
Oh, okay.
Discord. Just a question.
Oh, I mean,
I know, right? I honest question though, is that an asshole player move?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, but I think we're at a point.
I mean, character, yeah, but I
think we're at definitely a point where, anything goes. You guys sold out hardcore, so I think we're at a point where we're just anything goes. All right, so you would fly over to the top of the tower.
Yeah, but I would still be over like the ground.
Gotcha. All right, and then everybody else is going to land on the roof, it sounds like. All right.
I have to change my answer on the test when things are being submitted, but if I see Shami just flying off with the skull,
right?
Well, I mean, I'm flying like directly up is what I'm doing.
Yeah,
like to be even with this air,
Okay. I thought you were actually like flying into that tower or something.
No, not into it yet. No. Just flying up.
Okay.
So Sir Damien Hargrove is not here anymore because you guys took him with you on a magical adventure. All right. Let's see. And Sir Eric Norenthal's not here because you took him on a magical adventure.
They went out doing what they loved, fighting evil.
All right. So there was a lone revenant guard on the roof when you guys would touch down. Why is it not putting you guys down? For the love of God. All right. I hope it doesn't paste you like 16 times. Let me go back and copy and paste you again.
Oh, okay. So it was Arthund Orwin that we took with us. I think it was the young squire.
You had two.
Yep.
You had
and then,
two with
and
you.
then Eric Nornthal was the one that wanted to track the rock. Those are the two that we took with us.
Oh, those were the two. Okay, then this
Yep.
guy would actually still be here.
And then
Damien Hargrove.
Damien Hargrove. We had the stuff that was for tilling capacity. We did that.
Okay.
Yeah, Daniel was able to do that one.
Oh, right. He
was like the ribbon or something,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, he was the smith, and he gave you the wedding ring and all that. Okay.
Yeah, we're here for the wedding.
Damn. All right. I guess by now, Tiernan, flying through the rain, you wouldn't be covered in blood anymore. So let's get rid of that. All right. And then Shami and Skull, you are over here and up a ways. Okay. Let's see. If each floor is 20, you guys would be on the top of the 4th floor, so you'd be 80 feet up, and then Shami would be another 40 on top of that, plus the roof. Yeah, so you'd be 50 feet up. Got it. All right. Oh, that's neat. It's got a little roof effect there. That's fun. Okay. So we'll just put you guys there. All right. And here we go. All right. As you land, Sir Damien Hargrove turns, and he sees the dragon, and he sees all of you, and he is not a fighter. He reaches for the horn on his belt that he might sound the alarm with his undead lungs.
Wait, we're here. We're here to return the skull.
All right. You don't look like you looked before, so all right. Anna, were you here for this adventure?
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
so
the same.
Okay, and you're a revenant. See, I mean, not that all revenants are friends. Okay. So
Call your people off. My people.
Tiernan is doing this. He's still pulling the things to putting to his lips and getting ready to sound the alarm. Do you guys want to roll into initiative, or do you have something for this?
Yeah, we'll just command him to stop.
Oh shit! All right. Oh,
it's a disadvantage.
He's at disadvantage to it. Okay. Let me see. He has. Is this? Now we established this is not a charm effect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the wonderful system. All right.
Yeah.
All right. He fails and he stops for one round or whatever.
She will move towards him.
Okay. He sees you and his eye lights flicker as if he's accessing information, and he says, I know you. You were friend. You took my ring.
Did we give his ring to where it needed to be?
Yes, we did.
Yes. This is.
We gave your ring to your beloved.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
We've brought the skull of Argon Vost back.
Truly. I must go and vet Sir Godfrey Quillen.
Thank you. We'll wait here.
All right. He rushes into this tower.
Tiernan, you must be much faster than that.
If Psychic Whispers is still up or is up again, it'll be like, so, Shami, what you doing up there?
So, you know what's funny?
Because
because you're charmed by me, you don't even need Psychic Whispers. I have a telepathic bond with you.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I guess you hear it twice over because you have one cell phone in each ear.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, the echo. But she says, what? I am just waiting to find out where to put it.
They're bringing their main representative down here. You could show them the skull.
Yes, I want him to see it.
All right, so you guys took Borwin and Norenthal with you, which would leave Robert Teray, who got left here. Okay. What did Robert Teray want that you guys were like, nah?
He
We
wanted
had to go to
deliver.
Valakai for something.
Yeah, we had to deliver his family crest to Valakai, but we were just like,
Okay.
nah, because
Damn.
someone's stuff with Valakai.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. All right. So the door, after about 10 minutes, they're revenants, you know. The door to this tower opens, and you see a group of revenants file out onto the roof. Sir Godfrey Gwilyn, he looks up over at this dragon, he draws his weapon right away, and he says, hold on, does he still have a voice recording after all this time? No way. No, I probably got deleted. Oh yeah, cool. He says, what treachery is this?
Stow your weapon, boy. Not
We've
looking
done
for
what
a
was
fight.
asked.
He doesn't stow his weapon.
We did what was asked, and we returned the skull of Argynvost.
And he looks around.
Which points to the tower, I guess.
Okay. Looks
Yeah,
up at
and
the
you
tower.
you see a flying succubus holding up a skull, and she takes one hand and blows him a kiss.
Okay. He cocks his head in confusion, as you do. And then he says, this is incredible, but Anna, why are you in the company of such creatures? Do you not know? They serve hell itself.
And this is very telling. She says they serve no one but me.
Oh
And
shit.
we've come.
Lightning flashes.
We've come to stop the Dark Lord. And we did what we were asked to do.
Ooh. Okay. The revenants all look uncomfortable, and they look to Sir Godfrey for guidance in this test of faith. Godfrey says, I see. In the end, it took monsters to defeat monsters. In the end, you had to walk in darkness to find your way through darkness. We few who remain, we hold on to fraying threads of the men we once were, of the life we once had, and of the oaths we once swore. There is the temptation to cling to the basic, raw intent of those oaths and oppose you. His eyes then flick to the skull, and he says, but in this, I will counsel my heart and my allies to err in what is best for the many rather than the selfish few. I know you, creatures. I know we cannot stand against you. And I will not let the nature of my undeath cost these realms the light it deserves. So, yes. Yes, I understand. If you are true of intent, then we must bring the skull and emotions over that way to the mausoleum erected in honor of those who have fallen. We must give him his final rest. Dragomedes, a lot of what he says is pretty gross, especially this, like, honor, his final rest. Like, this guy don't deserve that shit. He lost in battle. He was overambitious. He was full of himself. He helped these people go around on a fool's errand of opposing not just the gods, but the general math of the universe, of the multiverse. They don't deserve anything nice.
I'm
But
laughing because most of that was kind of describing Arachnides until you started getting to the helping part. And I was like, okay, that makes sense.
So Anna, what were you saying?
Let you see the light, Sir Gwylin. And then she looks very smugly at Tyrion and says, that was so easy.
It's not done yet.
All right.
Oh man.
Sir Godfrey says, we lack your wings. We will meet you at the mausoleum. Let us hasten quickly, before Vladimir knows what is going on. All right, and it looks like they're heading back into the tower.
Before he goes inside,
okay.
One quick question that will determine everything else. Did Shami ever have any sort of interaction with Argynvost that was negative?
I would say no, because again, they showed up after
I was already in prison.
Yeah, after the prison was there. Like they were roving paladins looking for a cause, and then they were like, oh, we'll defend this this multi-dimensional prison at least on the prime material plane.
You guys see a look on Shami's face, disappointed, like an adult just grabbed the magnifying glass that she was using to burn ants.
Tiernan, you would see the mannerisms and the look on Shami's face in just that one moment. You see Shane Masters that was for just a moment.
And yeah, she will hover down to the mausoleum slowly, or slowly descend.
This whole exchange feels particularly bad for Tiernan because last time we came here with the best intentions and we were met with hostility by these paladins that are supposed to be like defenders of Barovia, and we come back now and 4/5 of us are just completely batshit evil.
Yeah. Oh man,
and they don't fight us this time. So Tyrion's like, fuck.
I literally had like a look upon your fallen champion, your last glimmering beacon of hope. And like you fought for centuries clinging to this, that you would rise again, blah, 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 blah. And then I would drop the skull. Yeah.
Damn.
Figured.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he did say a point. Maybe it takes monsters to fight monsters. And it's not the first time you guys would have heard that. Darius mentioned that the first time when he got his powers.
Oh yeah, I know. And Tiernan didn't agree.
Yeah.
And still doesn't, but
as long as something's useful to me, I'm gonna keep it around. So a girl doesn't throw out lipstick, just because it, the shade isn't, right.
Just have to repurpose it.
Yep.
All right, so you guys fly down. Everybody can adjust their heights, I guess. All right. It takes some time, but the doors over here open, and Sir Godfrey Gwilyn comes out with his entourage, such as what is left, and he says, "You are ready. Then let us begin."
Yeah, I'll drag it inside.
All right.
Oh, I guess I got to get closer.
Okay. These revenants are immune to charm. So they...
I can't open the door.
Oh, okay.
It's locked.
All right. Here.
You just get
Place
there and
it.
Shawnee's rattling the door like laughing.
Yeah, like you want to open this
What,
for me?
man?
All right. Here's a beautiful rendering, I guess, of no, I'm not gonna show it. It's not that great. But here's an epitaph that is written in Draconic on the wall. Oh, it's
Draconic?
beautiful.
What? Snakes my head in.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where is... here we go. All right. Argynvost. The beacon. Okay. The Dragon's Mausoleum. All right. When you read the Draconic, which does not get translated by the mist, it says, "Here lie the bones and treasures of Argynvost, Lord of Argynvostholt and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon. But you know this to be untrue, for his bones were taken to Castle Ravenloft, and his skull set to a dark purpose on the mountain. But now, at least, part of this could be made true." All right. Sir Godfrey Gwilyn and the four revenants come in. They gather on the four compass points around the skull. Oh. Whoop. They're just moving everywhere. Guys, please, I need the skull in the center. It's my immersion's being destroyed. Sir Damien Hargrove says, actually, no, it would probably be...
I'm inside of a wall.
Oh, you want... We'll stop it. All right. So, before they begin whatever ritual they're going to do, Sir Robert Teray says, he says, "Sir Godfrey, you should not do this. Allow me to take your place. You must stay here. You must explain to Sir Vladimir what has transpired. And you must witness your vision come to pass. I am ready to go to her. I am ready for the end. The only regret I have is to no longer serve under your leadership." Godfrey looks at him with this real sad look on his face. And he says, "I understand. Do you know the words?" And Sir Robert says, "With what remains of my mind, I cling to them still." And then he turns, he says, "Are you also ready for oblivion?" And they each in turn nod. Sir Damien thinks to himself, it would have been nice if my personal quests have been completed, but oh well.
Oh,
But he
his
doesn't
was
say it out loud.
completed. It was Robin's that wasn't.
Oh, it was Robert? Okay, my bad. Switch them
Yeah.
around. I can't keep all these fuckers confused. They all got unfinished.
It's
business.
fine. We don't keep
yeah, yeah,
NPCs.
yeah.
They're all wearing the
We-
same armor.
We don't keep
Yeah, yeah,
NPCs
yeah.
around long enough. It's fine.
All right. It is interesting though that the guys that died to the abbot are not here, so it doesn't seem that they respawned, or if they did, their minds were shattered by another, rebirth essentially.
I think I remember you saying one of them was seemed particularly close to them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Also, there's going to be some holy light shit I'm getting out of there.
Yeah. Your Peter Tingle is definitely going on. All right, Sir Godfrey, as he leaves, he says, "You must leave. What they are about to do, it must be sealed away." All right, Tiernan, do you stay inside the microwave or do you head out? As you leave and close the door, there is a finality to the sound of it sort of settling into place. And of course, as they begin to chant, the door is kicked open to the chapel, and you see rolling onto the scene are a bunch of revenants and Vladimir. If you do not recall, Vladimir Horngard is the actual leader of this order, and he do not like what you guys are doing. So as he rolls out, he shouts, "What manner of madness is this? What schemes do you beasts of shadows intend?
We're
And
doing what
you, Godfrey, explain yourself." But Anna, you go for it, because you don't need no man to explain what's going on.
We're doing what you could not, Sir Knight. We've returned the dragon skull to your castle. And Sir Godfrey's men are going to complete the ritual. Do what must be done.
Indeed. We shall, wench. We shall do what must be done. And he rolls into initiative. All right, so this will take until the end of the third round. Obviously, if you kill all of your revenants, you will not have revenants to help you fight Strahd and his allies. So it's really up to you how you handle this fight. But you don't want them to get to that door, essentially. So alternate win conditions. You could probably irradiate them, slash vaporize them, slash stab them to pieces pretty easily. But that is where this turns into a slightly different type of encounter. All right. Throw that up into... What the hell? Hold on. Don't do it yet. It still has our previous encounter. Why are the encounters traveling between
Scenes.
maps now? There used to be a link or unlink button for it? That's weird. All right, well, whatever. All right, while everybody's selected, we'll go ahead and Hand of Fate. Tarakamedes, you're up first. It's a bad feeling when the dragon wins initiative. I will try to grab some music here. Hold on.
Aha! It's finally our turn.
I want to say, I've been hearing Lexaeus' tone for like the past few months be so down. And these last few weeks, when he's been able to just unload as a dragon, I have not heard such joy come when he's like, yes, another breath weapon. It's kind of nice to hear.
Aw, that's good.
I will admit it was rough as Darius being so
Getting fucking
exhausted
beat
for
the shit
so
out of
long,
every time.
and
Yeah.
just being nothing more than a punching bag because I can't hit back because I have 6 levels of exhaustion.
So you don't have any buyer's remorse. That's good. A lot of people who sell their souls have told me they have buyer's remorse, but you seem to be kind of into it. So that's good.
I'll deal with the consequences later. Well, I guess he's gonna look at Vladimir and be like, as much as I hate to agree with her, the girl is right. You weren't able to accomplish the one thing that your master probably intended to. Well, I'll just make you an example.
Oh shit.
And yeah, we're all reliable. Mixing in breath. I'm not gonna try and vaporize all of them, but I'm definitely getting main homeboy and the thing.
Okay.
So
So it
I
looks
think
like
it's-
him and then these other two guys. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if he's got anything special here. Okay. No, they're all into two-handed weapons in this order. So no cool shield thing to help you against breath weapons. That's how you know they're playing basic 5e. They're not worried about that kind of stuff. All right. Okay. Here we go. They all fail. As Revenant, they are not weak to radiant damage. So they should still be okay. Well, we'll see. Apply damage. All right. They take the blast. They are, however, not immune to being blinded. All right. So the radiant light would sort of sear and burn their flesh. All 3 of them would be blinded as well. When bloodied, the 2 that got bloodied, they gain bloodlust. That means that they deal a little bit of extra damage with melee attacks against other bloodied creatures. And then, when first bloodied, they can use Vengeful Glare action as a reaction, but they can't use Vengeful Glare anymore because they have been blinded by Radiant Light. Okay. All right. So, what happened?
No, I was thinking that's information for next round, I guess. All right, that's cool.
What? That they're not vulnerable?
No, the blinded thing, so they can't use their glare. I probably could have used the cone one to do the stuff.
To blind more of them, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. They will try to steal. You still have some action economy?
He is actually going to fly up to the top of the mausoleum and kind of perch on top of it.
Oh, that's
Okay.
badass.
All right. Yeah, put you 30 feet up. All right. Do you see in or out at that point?
I do see it.
Okay, then we'll just put you over here, but say that you're on top. Gotcha. All right.
Don't be there when the beacon takes effect.
It just goes right up his undead cloaca. Like,
Yeah.
guess that's that.
Who wants a
Thankfully,
divine enema?
I am resistant to radiant damage, but
Okay.
it's probably still gonna hurt.
Yeah, a very painful cleanse, a bidet set to industrial settings.
But no
all right.
cough.
So
All right,
Tyrannid,
that's
you
it.
get an interrupt per fight. Otherwise, these guys are gonna go. But you are entitled to this interrupt or whatever.
Yeah, they're decently far away. I'm gonna let them get
Okay.
close, I think.
All right, Vladimir. Let's see. What can he do?
Actual big X on the map, or is that like a shadow?
Oh, that is where Trackme started his turn and moved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not used to them being like that.
Yeah. Well, it used to be it would leave a ghost image of your mini, which I felt was worse because then people are like, "There's 2 of me," and it's like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's the original one. Yeah. All right. Let me see what we got here. I guess Vladimir would steal to get things started. All right. But what will he do with that? Okay. All right. Vladimir's turn starts, and you hear the bloop, 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 bloop of his Paragon action economy. He will do the same thing the Moose did. Well, no, he can't use it yet, but he's definitely gonna burn out his fucking flesh eyes to get some, get his vision back. Blinded, he is going to, retreat back into the chapel. And then he is going to use leadership to non-magically bless his whole fucking squad. For 1 minute, special command or warning. All right, sweet. So here we go. All right. And then bonus action. What do you got for bonus action, homie? Your bonus action is aggressive? Well, I don't think right now. All right. That will be his turn. All right, he's gonna pass to this one that didn't get hit. Oh no, none of them have names. This is gonna be fun. All right. There we go. All right, as this one activates, let's see. Oh, okay, that's cool. All right. Yeah, so it's just gonna move towards you guys, purposefully. What is its movement? Doesn't say. 30 feet. Okay. Man, remember when our ruler worked consistently? Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right, so it's gonna move in here. It's immune to charm, so it doesn't worry about the aura. And as it strides forward, since you are obviously the leader of all of this, and not part of the order, Anna, they are going to go ahead and target you. Their multi-attack, they're going to use their Vengeful Glare, and then try to swing on you.
They get every attack at advantage, and every hit's a crit.
Wait, what? What happens?
These guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming they're evil.
They're
So
evil.
they have advantage against to hit me, and every hit that they hit this turn before she goes is a crit.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Okay. All right. Where's your fear status? Are you immune to fear? No.
I don't have fear right now.
You're what?
I don't have fear right now.
Oh, okay. Well, they're gonna try to give it to you. All right. So Vengeful Glare, give me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
That's a failure.
Oh, because they're all disadvantaged. All right. All right. The Revenant targets one creature. On a failure, the target is paralyzed until the Revenant deals damage to it, or until the end of the Revenant's next turn. When the paralysis ends, you will become frightened of that Revenant. But it is a lingering fear with a DC 15. But it's made at disadvantage if you can see the Revenant. Okay. So we'll give him a little color. This will be Pink Revenant. Pink Revenant. Alright, and then Paralyzed. So, I mean, if it makes you feel better, it would have had the same situation without all of your terrible bargains and stuff. Alright, this thing's gonna hit like a fucking truck, maybe. Here we go. That is gonna be a crit. hold on. They have an ability for this, don't they? Vengeful Glare, Vengeful Smite. If the target is a creature against which the Revenant has sworn vengeance, the target takes an extra 4d6 radiant damage. Yikes. Alright, so that's going to be 4d6. So it'll be 8d6 on top of the damage that's being dealt here. 65 damage. Alright, you're going to swing again. Oh my god! And both miss. In this instance, we will say that Sir Godfrey Gwilyn, cinematically, he like parries with his fucking sword. A blow that might have killed Anna. I don't know, do you want to see Anna? Do you want to look into the future? Would 53 damage have killed you?
Nope.
Oh, you would have been left with 1 hit point? Oh my fucking god! Alright. Anyways, that is the creature's turn. Anna, you could steal.
I would like to steal.
Alright, go for it.
Well, that was unpleasant. How am I going to get away from this guy?
Oh, you're paralyzed, so I guess you're not going to get away from the guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Unless you have something. I mean, with A5E lurking around, anything's possible. So.
No, I don't.
Wait, what was
So-
the thing? She's paralyzed until she takes damage? And
Oh, right. She's paralyzed until she takes damage, and then she's feared. So yeah, my bad. You're not paralyzed. You are feared, though. So you are frightened of the creature.
Okay.
You're
I'll
pig
just
frightened. Good call, good call.
Disengage. Let's
Alright.
disengage and move.
Alright.
She'll make him an easy target. Do I get bonus action with the sphere? Yes.
Yes.
Just no reaction. Okay.
No reactions.
I'll just move here.
And then you just treat all movement towards the source of your fear, which you're not going towards them, so you should be okay.
I'll move. Well, try to move there.
Alright.
And
And that doesn't provoke, correct? Because you disengaged. Alright.
disengage. And bonus action. He's an easy target. And that's it.
Alright.
She'll pass to Sir. Nah. Pass to Daniel.
Alright, Daniel, to you.
All right. The Daniel who still cares sees. This
Oh,
thing
wait, so
swinging
hold on.
at-
Daniel, as you go, you hear inside the building, as he, does this thing to get his eyeballs working again. Now you can keep going.
Fair enough.
All right.
Daniel who still cares sees this thing hack at Anna and goes, Anna, no! And he'll go up and 27 for 16 plus sneak attack, so 38.
All right. That is gonna hit, and he's gonna take. And this is with psychic damage.
Shocking grasp.
Oh, shocking grasp. Okay. All right. Then he takes the full. All right. And then he can't make reactions.
All right, and yeah, we're gonna go up 40 feet in the air, and yeah, we'll see who hasn't gone yet. Has
Oh, for
Shane, would
future
you like it?
notice, if you're using it again, you'd have advantage because they're all wearing metal armor.
right?
Ooh.
Or
Okay.
shocking grasp, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. All right, and yep, 40 feet up in the air, and I will pass to Shane. For
Okay.
what's left of her.
Yeah, so Shami will step forward, getting him within 10 feet, and then she will multi-attack. So 2 whatever, wings, and 1 life drain. I don't think that's going to do anything. They're immune to exhaustion, right? So that's not going to do anything.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just do the 2 wing attacks. This is at advantage, right? Or what's he got on him?
No, the easy target got used up.
Okay. All right, so 2 attacks. If a 19 hits, that is quite a bit of magical damage. Was that 30, 60,
70.
70? Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, that definitely hits. Let's see. 32 points of magical slashing damage.
And then another 38 as well from the first attack.
Ooh. All right. And he takes full damage from that and from the fire.
Oh, right. I'm
All
sorry. Yeah, magical slashing and fire. Yeah.
All right.
And then
as he is bloodied, he is going to use. He activates Bloodlust, but then he gets to trigger his Vengeful Glare. He will use it on you. So give me a Wisdom saving throw, Shami.
Okay. I have advantage. If it's wait, hold on. I have advantage on if it's a magical effect. I would have advantage.
God, that's so confusing. Let's see. Technically, it's not a spell, nor does it say magical. So I would say that it's not a magical effect, even though it feels pretty magical. Yeah.
Yeah. She.
Do you accept the one, or are you gonna try to use a resource, or?
She doesn't have any of her legendary stuff, and I don't know if Shane has anything that she can steal from him. So,
I mean, this isn't technically Shane, so I mean.
Yeah. Then I think I have to accept because I don't want to use a fan spell for that. She is immune to charm, exhaustion, frightened, and poisoned.
All right. She would become paralyzed, but you won't be affected by the fear. But you'll be paralyzed until he damages you or until the end of his next turn. But because you are technically not using magical flight, you would then fall.
She's ground level.
Oh, you are ground level? Okay, then you.
She has wings, but she is.
Oh, okay, level. Then you would be so you would be paralyzed until the end of its next turn. As it glares at you, and despite how ancient you are, and despite how powerful you are, you feel the oath they have all sworn corrupted by these lands, and the intensity of it, kind of settles on you. And then it kind of taps into that initial fear and disbelief of when you were captured and imprisoned so long ago. Maybe you should have dropped the fucking skull. All right, so then your turn would end with the paralyzed kind of robbing you of the rest of your actions.
Yep.
Okay.
If nothing
shit! Rewind. You don't actually have to do that because the triggered ability from being bloodied can't take place because of the shocking grass taking away its reaction.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
All right. Well done. So yeah, finish your turn normally. Nice job, Daniel.
Then I will move. I think, is this a ledge?
It is a support beam for the building, so it goes like all the way
up. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping just to perch up there and just.
I mean, there should be enough to perch on it. Yeah, you saw that.
Because there's not a whole lot I can do, honestly,
like,
as a charmer
gargoyle style
against undead. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Got
so, however high I need to be up there, and that'll be it.
Okay. Alrighty. Play passes to. Who do you want to pass to?
I'll give it to Tiernan.
All right, Tiernan. Tiernan, this is a lot of revenants.
Oh, shucks. Yeah, I mean, I've got a necklace.
Nice wall of stone to just shut this encounter down, bro. So you want to just throw that out, like?
Yeah, let me just use that. If I had been playing as Taltos, I might have that option. But also, if I was playing as Taltos, I don't think there's any way I would still be with the party.
Fair.
So I've got a necklace for this, but my people also don't like this necklace. I don't have a whole bunch of goodwill with most of these people. I don't know if I want to use them.
I like that you still call them people. That's nice.
That's true. Like 2 of them are people shaped. Like
yeah,
I guess 3 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna move down and attack. The token art for these is so fucking cool.
Oh, these revenants? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for
I like that the upper teeth are part of the helmet.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was actually thinking that was like, oh, his whole fucking lip is gone, and you're just seeing his upper teeth. No, that's part of the helmet.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
that'd be really funny if that was like how small their skull was inside that helmet. They're like tiny bones from Magic the Gathering. Holy shit!
Snap.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll
let's see. Oh, that is the critical damage. All right,
That's peanut damage, unfortunately.
Let's see. He takes 13 points of damage. Oh, and he would we roll for an injury. Let's see. Spinal injury. On your turn, you can make an action or a bonus action, but not both. I mean, technically, he do have a spine. So yeah, I'll put it through.
Oh, and they can only take one. Nice. I don't
Okay.
know if that applies to multi-attack, but it doesn't matter. I think he's going to be gone before.
No, he can only take one. Yeah, if he. Yeah. Let's see. A 14 does not hit. Oh, a 19 do. For 8 more damage. All right, still going.
All right, I gotta make a con save to bonus.
You use the bonus action. Yep. No problem.
This is before I. So then
Yeah.
now I've got my offhand attack.
All right, how do you finish this guy off?
It just sever enough tendons that skeletal body can't stand up anymore. He just sort of collapses in a heap.
All right. All right, so you kind of stab him again, and then the body just can't support it and just falls down. Okay, beautiful.
And then I'm gonna scoot back to block the door again, and that'll be me.
Okay. All right. You control the initiative.
I'll pass to the Revenants. Godfrey is left with control.
Okay. All right, let's see. You pass to a rando on their team. Got it. All right, Vladimir is going to use his second Paragon, and he is going to heal a little bit.
Oh, will we get the boss bar for this one?
If you want, it's just one guy. I really don't think. I mean, yeah.
The boss bar is just so fun.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right, oh, here's him filling it up a little bit. Meow. All right. All Revenants have regeneration, but being the big bad of all the Revenants, he can Paragon action to just kind of pump that shit harder. The ones that took the Radiant damage, though, they actually can't regenerate because Radiant damage shuts down the regeneration.
Oh.
But this one didn't take the damage, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, so I probably shouldn't have taken him out of the initiative. All right. All right, you're gonna pass to random Revenant. Got it. Oh my God, there's so many of them. Okay. So this Revenant is up. It's gonna move, and it will. It looks like it's gonna dash, and then the others are like, "Don't do it, bro. Like, don't go out there." And so it's like no one lives forever. It's gonna go for it anyways. There we go. So it moves and dashes to get to there. All right. This one is up. He's at the door. He's like, "Why did you pass to me?" He's gonna ready his action. He's gonna close the door. Before the dragon can act again. Nah. They need to get out there and fight. You know what I'm saying? They are paladins though. Fuck it. He's gonna go out to here, and then he'll move over to here with a dash action. That'll be his turn. All right. Let's see. This Revenant. Let's see. He's gonna go up and over, and he'll take a dodge action. Where is it? There we go. And let's see. This guy would be
operating with bless. I missed him in the shadows. There we go. All right. Play would pass to this one. Let's see. It's all right. Yeah, he's going for it. He's gonna move in. He's gonna head out. He's gonna go this way, and he'll stop there. All right. This one is up. They are blind. They are gonna stumble forward blindly. Just tell me if I bump into one of you guys. No, nothing. All right.
No, Daniel's worried in here.
All right. Let's see. This one's up. It's neat because since he's blinded, when I selected his miniature, he I couldn't see anything, so I was just moving him. However, all right. This guy is up. He's not ready to head out yet. He's going to wait. No. They know how to fight dragons. Dragons only have one breath weapon. All right. It's at least on cooldown, right? That's the age of magic they came from. Breath weapon were still on cooldowns. Yeah. They weren't on slot machine. They were on cooldown. All right. This guy is up. That guy has already acted. All right. Let me get rid of this. This guy. All right. That guy's catching up. There we go. Who's up next? Let's see. That one. Okay. This one. Oh, thank you. All right. Here we go. No one lives forever. Well, these guys do, but all right. This guy's gonna go. Let's see. Shorngard has 2 more Paragons left. Yeah. I will heal him up. I don't actually heal him up because I healed him up before his bar went up, but I wanted you guys to see how much it healed for. So he had already healed himself up once before that, just so you guys know. So he has 1 Paragon left. This Revenant is up. It's going to step out. It's going to step over. It's going to go to here. It's going to shake its fist angrily at Shami Amore, who is up high where it can't reach. Alright, play passes to... Hey. I think I skipped this blind dude. Because they're all fucking the same. He crashed into this fence here. And I'll just stop there. Alright, play passes to Sir Godfrey Gwillem. And for some reason it says it's Tarakamedi's turn. Love that. I'm assuming something's not 100% with our initiative system. Oh, it's showing me who might be up next if we were playing regular initiative. That's why 2 people are highlighted. Oh, man. All right, if you guys... Here's a great question. Would you accept the leadership of Sir Godfrey Gwillem? I need you to tell me yes or no.
Every piece has its use. So, Archimedes, I feel like would.
Oh, okay. Tiernan,
as long
would
as
you
he's
accept
a useful piece. If he's not, then
would you accept his battlefield leadership?
This dude shares a goal with me, unlike most of my party. Like, yeah.
Okay. Is that a yes then? I'm assuming that's a yes.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, would you accept leadership from this guy?
The part of Daniel who did the task and came back because he promised would.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
All right, Shami, would you accept the leadership of this extremely handsome paladin? You dated a few paladins in your day.
Yeah, they're so deliciously corruptible. Yeah, why not?
Okay, Anna.
So I know that the answer is probably no. But every queen has a knight.
That's true. But does he know more about warfare and battlefield tactics than you?
Considering the circumstances, yes.
Okay. Wow. All right. Then everybody, I will turn bless on for you. And then he shouts out some fucking heroic shit like, "It's not long now. Hold the line. Let them finish the ritual. And let the land be bathed in light once again. Let reason back into their minds and hearts. And know that our blades will be yours until the lands are freed." Alright, bonus action. He will bolster Tiernan. So +1 to your next roll. Which we never pay attention to unless it's like 3 turns late and we're like, oh my god, if you had used your bolster, you would have, yeah. But hey, it is what it is. Alright, and then he will pass to Tiernan.
Nice.
No, tactically that's
Give
probably not the best idea. Tactically, he should probably pass to the dragon, so the dragon could lay out some fucking nukes. Sorry, Tiernan, he'll pass to the dragon.
That's okay.
Yeah, he's in his element right now. All his battlefield training is coming.
Oh, that's a wall. Essentially, well, I'm just gonna place down where the next breath weapon is gonna happen. Here's okay. That one does not recharge. We will be using this one. All right, maximum effort. Where are we looking? Essentially, I'm covering the majority of this courtyard. I think that one's already blinded. Just place it there.
Okay. So let me see. It will go in the open door, so that guy should have closed the door when he thought about it. And going through the door, it does volumetrically fill the area. However, I'm going to give Vladimir like best coverage for that, so he will have like a +5 to his save. But it will go through the door and fill up that area, so it still tags Vladimir on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Since the door got left open.
So it looks
All right.
like, if I'm looking at the thing, this guy's already blinded, but he looks to be outside of it.
He is outside of it.
Yeah, and then this one that's next to Shami is.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be able to get them, but all the other ones looks like they're.
God damn. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 5. Where? Yeah, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. Not this guy. Not that guy. And then this guy. All right. You know what? Vladimir will just take the damage rather than make the save. He'll use Paragon Defense to say he made it. Because even with a +5, he's a fucking paladin. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
like
con save. He's probably has.
Oh, it's a con save?
Yeah, this,
well,
yeah,
why
this
didn't
one's
you
a
say
con
that?
save.
Never mind. He'll make the save. I'll try to make the save himself. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, even if it spreads around corners, if he was in full cover and it was a dex save, it would add to his saving.
Yeah.
But a con save, I think it just happens.
Well, the idea is how much of the breath is reaching him as it funnels through the door. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. All right. So Vladimir, the only one who fails, even with his +5, which would have brought it to a 20, which I think puts it 1 short of where it needed to be. Yeah, they have insane Constitution scores.
It's good to know.
All right, so let me try to sort through this. Let's see. Revenant Knight. I love how they're not labeled. I forgot to update the things so that they would label it. So he takes full damage and is blinded.
Lingering.
All right.
Permanent.
On a failed save, they're always blinded. Okay. It's not like by a certain margin.
Yes,
Got it.
correct. Not like the
All right, so he takes the full damage and then is blinded. All right. Oop. There we go. And then we know Vladimir is blinded and takes the full damage. Dude should have gone with his gut. He should have just fucking taken the damage and passed. He thought a plus 14 would be enough. All right, and then the other guys all passed, right? No, there was one more that failed. All right, this guy.
It looks like 2 knights failed, and then the
Yeah. So this guy failed. He's already fucked up and blind. How unfortunate. All right, he drops to bloodied. He can't vengeful glare with his blood thing, so he's whatever. And then the rest of them are going to take the half damage. This guy is down, and he takes the damage again. He takes radiant damage this time, so he will not be able to regenerate, which actually outright destroys him, since he was at 0 and he took radiant damage. That is the damage from this, right? Radiant?
Yes, it's radiant
Okay.
and psychic.
Okay.
That doesn't do anything.
It does. They are resistant to psychic damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why they're not. When you see them taking that quote unquote full damage, it doesn't look like they're taking a lot of damage. All right. And these guys will all take half. Okay. We got it. We got through it. Okay. Obviously they want to steal. But you still have some action economy to use. What do you want to do? Stay up on the roof?
Yeah, I'm going to continue staying on the roof. I think getting down there may be bad.
Okay.
So, Anna looks pretty fucked up. King's flying, Shaman's flying, so pretty much the only targets are Godfrey and Tiernan. Also, he's not self-sacrificing. Fuck that noise. What am I talking about? Alright, no. He's just gonna bonus action bolster. He'll give it back to Godfrey. He'll bolster Godfrey and be like, I want to see if you are worthy of your master's praise.
Okay. You may well, you can't pass because 1 million dudes are trying to steal. Okay. We'll say that let's see. We don't want to waste it on this blind one. Sure we will. This guy up front, Revenant Knight, who is blinded and bloodied, would like to steal. Going once, going twice. All right.
Daniel will spend
okay.
Yeah, I'll spend a recapspiration to steal.
All right.
Down to 5.
All right, Daniel, what do you got planned? What you got cooking?
All right, that guy chain lightning.
Oh shit.
Guy,
all right.
That guy and that guy, that guy, and that guy.
All right, all 4 of those guys. Here we go. All right, 2 of them pass, 2 of them fail. 43 damage, nothing to scoff at. Okay. I don't know exactly what order they're in, but I think I could just do it this way. 1, 2, so 1 and 3. So here we go. 1 and 3. Nope, that's not actually causing any damage. I could toggle it on. Okay, that's cool. It's not letting me toggle multiples though, so it's not as cool as I thought it would be. Okay. Oh, wait, now I get it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right, and apply. Nice. All right, lightning thunders down into this dude, and it goes, travels from him through these other 3. Their bodies shake and convulse, but they are made of the sternest stuff. These eternal, damned knights who must rise again and again and again, whose bodies are forced into service even as their minds and souls wither and decay. All of them remain standing. Daniel, what do you got?
Those damn knights, indeed. Right. That's about it. He's gonna hold position. And Anna, do you want it next?
I mean, they're gonna try to steal for sure. Like,
oh, yeah,
I'm probably just gonna have the same busted ass dude up front try to steal.
All right, fair enough. That's
all right. Going once, going twice. All right, busted ass guy up front who's blind, is going to steal. All right, this is a lingering save against blind, so
Yep.
from
DC
the
20.
okay. All right, he's gonna, let's see. He knows that someone's nearby. He will blindly swing at Sir Godfrey. Here we go. Disadvantage and disadvantage. All right. Let's see. That is not right on Godfrey's AC. All right. The first one is going to miss, but the second one with an 18 is going to hit. Godfrey is not marked by this dude or whatever, but he will take some damage. All right, that is his turn. I guess Godfrey can steal. He will. As this guy's turn ends, he is going to try to make that saving throw, Constitution based. He does not. He remains blinded. All right. Using his last Paragon action, Vladimir is going to heal up again. Nope. That's not. He's not going to have 5 stacks of Dash Foundry. That's cool. All right. Let's see. There we go. All right. So yeah, Godfrey will steal. As Godfrey steals, he has already set up leadership for everyone. He doesn't want to hurt his former allies. He will shout, please avoid fire or radiant damage, lest you destroy them. We need only knock them down and hold them back. And then he is going to, attack this blinded dude in front of him. Not the most honorable thing. And you know what? Yeah, that's not his vibe. He'll move here and he will attack this guy. Let's see. Strong Fist will allow him to grapple the guy and hold him still. So he will do that. Let's see. Strong Fist, because he has, where is it? They have this ability where they can attack one-handed when they have somebody grabbed. Which Shane experienced, I think, firsthand.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there it is. Close combat grappler. Revenant uses its greatsword one-handed against foes that is grappling and does so at advantage. So he grabs his ally, no damage, but then he is going to bring this down with advantage and critically hit him. All right. So Dude Bro takes 22 damage, is bloodied. He wants to use his Vengeful Glare on Sir Godfrey Gwillem. Alright, Sir Godfrey's going to try to make a saving throw. He makes it. Alright, and then that is his full action economy. Yeah. He will bolster Anna with his bonus action. Alright, and then he will pass to Anna. Oh wait, hold on. I think this is a new guy that didn't get affected yet, so he might try to steal. Yeah, this guy will just try to steal. Sorry, Anna. All right, this dude's gonna steal. He's gonna target Gwillem, who's got him. He took radiant damage, so he doesn't get to regenerate this turn. I guess Gwillem would have gotten to regenerate, so let's do that. Here we go. Nope. Okay. For some reason, like, if at a certain point when you're playing 5e Foundry, like, you try to use number pad and it stops, like, recognizing number pad as being used, and starts thinking that you're, like, using hotkeys, it's the whole thing. It can be solved just by refreshing, but we're pretty close to the end here. Alright, so this guy is going to, while grappled, he will go ahead and just swing on twice. The first one is going to hit. The second one is going to miss and cause a complication. Alright.
So let's see, 10 damage, and then complication. Seize the initiative. All right. I don't know if he'll ever get a chance to use that, but that's fine. All right. And then with his turn ending, he is going to pass to his boss unless somebody wants to steal. Going once, going twice. All right. He will pass to Vladimir, and that's where we'll end the session. Woo. All right. Let's turn on some musics as we roll out of this. So, notes for next time. Play passes to Vladimir in round 2. He has not acted yet and will get his paragons back. Oh, cool. It's all caps. That's fine. We definitely won't forget this message. It's very important.
Yelling at
Let's see
yourself
what
in the past.
Yeah, right. Any other things? Oh yeah. Ritual ends at the end of round 3. All right. Any revenants slain during this fight may not be available after this fight. Okay.
Godfrey told us specifically with fire and stuff.
Yeah, he said. Well, yeah,
Radiant.
he said. Well, otherwise they just keep regenerating. So like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way to put them down. So just stop using radiant and fire. You should be fine. All right, so we'll put maybe stop with all the radiant and fire damage.
I mean, if he's able to convince them to stand
Shami
back, sure.
and
Sorry. It's what I got.
It's Rakimedes. All right. All right. Any other things that we want to make sure we don't forget in the very busy week that is coming up?
I think that's it.
All right. Sounds good. I'll send it. I'll also put the music we're listening to. There we go. And pin it. Woo! Well done, guys. Quick announcements. I don't anticipate any interruptions to services past the ones we've already talked about. For our game, Extra Life is coming up. If you want to play for 25 hours straight, some Pathfinder, and help raise money and awareness for charity, that'd be amazing. If you just want to help out a little bit with the event, we have plenty of things that we need help with during the event. Admins in chat, people to help with incoming donations and the spending of donations on broken-ass in-game abilities. There will be 2 groups. If you are familiar with last year's event, there will be some enforced hot seating going on of people being forced to switch teams and streams, and it's going to be a whole thing. It was a lot of fun last year. I think it's going to be a lot of fun this year. So again, if you are in any way interested, please reach out and let me know. That's the first weekend in November, daylight savings times. One thing that I meant to talk about at the beginning of the session that I forgot is I love Benios maps. I think everybody agrees Benios maps pretty fucking cool. This Benios maps right here is a revision of the original map. Because he learned more about how to make them, how to optimize them, that sort of thing. And Argynvost was the first Curse of Strahd map he ever made, actually the first 3D battle map he ever made. And so he did go back and revise this map, and it's really cool. Before that, every room of this castle was its own map, and it was really hard to imagine running it in such a way. You might be familiar with another castle where every room is its own map, Castle Ravenloft. He has not made a revised version of Castle Ravenloft, but Heroic Maps did release a beautiful Castle Ravenloft map, and since you guys will be going to Castle Ravenloft, and my other group,
spoilers.
And my other group will be going to Castle Ravenloft. It's on your to-do list. I just read it off your to-do list. Would you guys be opposed to me swapping out for a less fantastic 3D map in favor of a beautiful 2D map that I don't have to run it, where every fucking room is its own map, and I have to keep track of how all of them can combine together? Would everybody be okay with that if I switch out the map?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, all right. All right, you got to see the castle in its 3D splendor, but I think mechanically, especially for the stuff that you'll be getting up to, it's going to just be a better experience for you and for me if we switch over to that. All right, that's cool. I got to see if there's a VTT version or if I'm going to have to wall the entire Castle Ravenloft. We'll see.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Anybody? Hey, it means that much to me to have a easier to run Castle Ravenloft. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn? Nope. All right. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. You have a great week, and we'll continue this next time.
Thanks for running.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time. Oh, and don't forget you leave the boss bar on? And it'd be
Yes,
fine?
it should be fine to leave it on. It's tied to the actor. So it's tied to the actor and the scene. So like if you stupidly delete the boss after they beat him, but not the bar, you have to drag the boss back in, select the boss, and then tell boss bar to turn off in that scene.
Oh,
But we
geez.
should be
No,
we should be
nobody
good in
would do
between.
that, though. That'd be so dumb.
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
Oh, man. Can you imagine?
I'm imagining it because insert Obi-Wan meme. It's me. Yeah. So, anyways, cool. All right. Enjoy your Sunday, guys.
All right.
All right. And don't worry. The evil that you engage in this game is not in any way indicative of the evil that you carry around in your hearts and minds in the real world. You hear that, FBI agents? All right. Cool.
I wouldn't really, kiss a squirrel to death.
Oh, I hope so. I love it. You're gonna go for this like really fancy government contractor job, and they're gonna be like, "Actually, I'm sorry, but something came up on your
Hey
background
Johnson,
check."
pull up the tape.
Yeah.
Pull up the YouTube vid.
They're like, listen, buddy. In the year 2024, we let a lot of things slide, and we respect all lifestyles, but the evil behind kissing the squirrel is where we're concerned. That's what cost you the job.
That's the line.
Pretending to be a woman, pretending to be a demon, and kissing animals, we were okay with that. It was the intent behind the kiss that really troubled HR, and I'm sorry, we're just gonna have to pass.
I don't think you'll be a good fit for a company.
And then the camera cuts outside, and it's like Loving Squirrels Incorporated or something. Like, yeah, I got you. Finding sustainable ways to help squirrels. Yeah.
Penis is
But
knocking
we hear
on your
Amazon's
door.
hiring, and you might be a good fit there.
All right. You guys later.
All right.
All right. Bye.